Hello everybody, this is Exadra and welcome back to another episode of Indie Showcase. This time we're taking a look at Scrolls, Mojang's second game. If you're not familiar with Mojang, this is the development team that was started by Notch, who made Minecraft. I'm sure almost everyone has heard of Minecraft, so surprisingly though, Scrolls has not actually received very much marketing. I don't think I've heard any people really talk about it very much at all, unless just kind of out of the very more niche areas of the internet. So as you can see, I'm right now in the arena screen, and this is a trading card game which kind of takes a lot of inspiration from Megaman Battle Network. I don't know if you've played the Battle Network series, but basically you're in an arena, and in the Mega Man games you are Mega Man, and then you get a bunch of cards each turn, and you can spend those in the next turn. But this is not completely like that, because it is more trading card game-esque, where you get a turn and you get to place a card on each turn based on how much resources you have. But anyway, let's just get right into it. I'm just going to go through the menu here. So there's a deck builder menu where you can just go through your cards and build whatever deck you want. There are 3 factions. There is Order, Energy, and Growth. And right now you can buy cards that are specific to each, or just kind of a scroll pack that's cheaper with 10 of the 10 cards from randomly from all of the factions. Just gonna go into the settings very quickly. There are not very many settings here. Just resolution, sound, and that's about it. But this is a very, very low fidelity game. It's not, you're not going to be seeing any like AA or any kind of like flashy graphics. So I'm just going to go into a game and show you exactly what it looks like. Just going to click into quick match here. There is in fact single player and multiplayer. In single player you can do the tutorial, so a quick match versus AI, which you can set difficulty, and you can also do these trials that are kind of just like challenges, again with the map preset in a certain way. Looks like there may... Okay, I was gonna switch over to a ranked match if we didn't get into a match. So as you can see, this is what the field looks like, and right now in you can see that you start out with 5 cards, very similarly to Magic the Gathering. The person who goes first starts out not drawing a card, I believe. And anyway, we want to... how the system works basically is that at the beginning of a round, you get to either sacrifice a card for resources, as you can see in the bottom left corner, or you can sacrifice it to get 2 more cards, or scrolls in this case, but basically they're cards. And then after sacrificing to get those resources, you can then spend them on your scrolls. In this case, I summoned a sin-marked zealot, who this guy is kind of special, where he has a special effect where when his cooldown is 0, he can either attack or sacrifice to do 2 damage to any unit. So basically how the combat works in this game is that you have 3 main stats that you're worried about: attack, cooldown, and defense. So when your cooldown reaches 0, then you get the chance to attack or do any special effect that your character may have. Right now, I don't really have anything that I want to be doing with my character. So I'm just sacrificed a resource, and then I'm just going to move on. Hopefully going to get some better cards in the future. But either way, the system basically works in that weaker creatures that you summon will have lower cooldowns, while obviously vice versa, stronger creatures will have longer cooldowns. So you kind of have to work around that. Anyway, just waiting for my opponent to make his move. As you can see, it's kind of similar to Magic as well, in that we have creatures, we have enchantments, which we can put on creatures, whether on my team or the enemy team, or we have spells, like this Blessing of Haste, which will reduce the cooldown of a unit by 1. I've actually drawn, this is probably my best card, very, very early on. This is the Honorable General, which whenever his cooldown goes to 0, every other unit adjacent to him will also have their cooldown pretty much reduced to 0. It's reduced by 2, but I'm pretty sure he's the only one of the only guys I have, at least, that actually has a 3 cooldown. Let's see. What do I want to do here? I'll sacrifice this. Not really getting very many other cards. I'm actually going to just sacrifice and attack this guy and just destroy him. Alright. Hopefully I'm going to get some stronger cards. I may actually want to sacrifice the one of the cards in the next turn to get more cards, because I really need to get some more soldiers. Right now, I am using the Order faction, which is basically the goal in this faction, or like the kind of style of play, is wrapped around the concept of just amassing a ton of troops. So, really? Didn't get anyone this time too. That really sucks. That's a shame. Oh well. But yeah, it basically relies on me getting a ton of troops on the map, and I will have a bunch of creatures that have special effects that, like the general, will affect the stats of other creatures around it. So, like, I have a bunch of guys that add 1 attack to everyone in the same row. A guy that adds 1 health to everyone in the same row. And there's also, like, shielded guys that can stand in the front with the affix spiked, which means that anyone who attacks it will receive damage. And alright, I finally got a troop, so that's really good. I'm gonna put him down here, I guess. Let's see. What do I want to do with this? I don't have enough to use that spell. I'll sacrifice. Alright, this is fine with me. Slowly building up resources. It kind of works like mana in Magic as well, where it refreshes every turn, and you kind of just build up as the game goes on to be able to summon the big beefy guys like the general that I have here. So right now this skirmisher that I have has the affix Relentless, which is basically trample from Magic. So if you kill an enemy, it'll continue going through. Basically what happens is, at least in combat, you attack in a straight line. Every unit will just attack, or just run forward and attack what is ahead of it. There are some exceptions, particularly there are some structures that are basically mortar or like some kind of like artillery that actually hold on, let's see what I got. Okay, I can summon an obelisk, so I'm probably going to do just that. Gonna move this guy up here and summon an obelisk to protect him. And I will I'll have to sacrifice this. Alright, let's do this. Probably going to use my spell card to double my skirmisher's attack and kill this brother of the wolf in the next turn. But it's not looking too good for me at this point. But things can very, very easily turn around in scrolls because of a lot of the synergistic effects of spells. Like, for example, this guy I'm playing against is running the Growth faction, which has a very, very powerful card called Rally, or Rallying. I forget what the exact verbiage is, but basically what it does is it makes the cooldown of everyone on, like every creature you own, 0. So basically everyone gets a turn to attack or use their special effect. Oh man. As at the beginning. Okay, so this is a regenerating statue, so basically you have to kill it in one hit. That's pretty frustrating. Luckily, oh yes! Thank God. Basically, he is expecting that I won't be able to attack for more turns, I assume. Oh no, he's just not expecting that I will be able to do that much damage. So he doesn't know that I have focus. So either way, I am going to have to move this guy up here. Put focus on this guy. So he'll take down 2 of them, but he'll still take some damage. Should I add some defense onto him? I think I will. I'll sacrifice something here and give him some more defense, which will take this knave down to 1 health. Sadly, I wasn't able to take him down completely. That wolf being summoned kind of threw a wrench in my plans, but that kind of happens. Like, there are a ton of, like, you activated my trap card moments in this game, and actually, surprisingly often, it'll be a lot more like Yu-Gi-Oh! Than you would have expected, where you would be activating each other's trap cards, so to speak, just falling into each other's traps again and again in sequence, and it gets pretty crazy, especially as you get more creatures on the map. I've been having a lot of fun with this game so far, and if you are a fan of Magic, or like the games that I've kind of referenced to during this indie showcase video so far, like Magic, Megaman Battle Network, though it's definitely not as fast-paced as Megaman Battle Network. It's more of like a slower, more tactical, more strategy-focused kind of game. Okay. What do I have here? Yeah, this is one of the guys that I talked about earlier that will increase the health of everyone on the same row. I'm actually going to pull this guy up and summon my general here. And I can't actually use this guy yet. Oh well. That's not too bad. In the next, he'll definitely have to move these guys out of the way, or else next turn my skirmisher will be able to take both of them down. So I've been having a pretty good time with this game so far, although I don't know if very many people will get into this because it is a kind of niche genre, just like trading card. Not very many people get into trading card games, sadly. I mean, I personally find them really fun, but I understand, like, I can understand that they're not as appealing as a lot of like action games or like RPGs that people would be more fans of. This guy's taking quite a while to plan his next move. I guess it's understandable though. I do kind of have him a little bit cornered. Oh yeah, so I kind of just completely glossed over it, but the overall goal, like the way you win this game, is you see these 5 idols at the end of each row. So you win by, oh wow, it's very, very, that just kind of screwed me over. Like I said, any kind of you can very, very easily kind of get like caught in someone's trap even while you're planning your own traps. And just now he casted the Crimson Bowl spell, which increases the damage of everyone on his field by 2, which kind of just completely threw me off, and now I am kind of being punished for it. Let's see. I actually will have to move him down and just settle for taking this, which is sad. Let's see. This should be alright. Alright, sounds good. But yeah, so let's just go through the rest of this game now. It's looking kind of grim for me, but as I've said, you need to destroy 3 of the enemy idols in order to win. They all start off with 10 HP, and to be honest, it's relatively viable to just sacrifice some of them, because as long as you don't lose all 3, then you'll be pretty good. Conversely, though, the enemy does want to kill as many of them as possible, because at least in multiplayer, you get 20 extra gold for each idol that we kill. Haven't really gone very much into it, but there is a buying and selling to NPCs system, and there is also a trading system with players. And after the game, I'll show you a little bit of that. I mean, after the match here. Looks like they're going to attack my obelisk here, with not too big of an issue. It's kind of just a disposable wall for us. So, let's see, what did he put there? Who did he buff? Aha, the wolf that makes you poisoned when you attack it. Sounds right. Sounds about right. Okay, what am I going to do here? He's probably going to go down here to attack my archer. So I want to put a skirmisher here. Actually, he may decide to go for my obelisk, but it should be okay. Just go down here to buff my skirmisher a little, and move on to the next turn. I just realized that I actually forgot to turn the music back up. I usually play this with other music in the background, so I usually turn it off, but I will turn it on just so that you guys can get a feel for it. It's pretty kind of just like atmospherical music just playing in the background. It's not very it's not grandiose or anything. It's just like some very light just kind of mood setting music playing in the background, which is not bad. That's not good. He could have actually killed my skirmisher, but I don't know why he decided not to. It's interesting. Okay, I'm definitely gonna sacrifice this for more cards. Alright, that's good. Crown of Strength, I like that. I'm probably going to send my skirmishers down here. Let's see. How do I want to do this? 1 damage, 2 damage. That's not good. Alright, this should work. Oh, fuck! That was not a good move. Forgot that that guy was only alive because of the HP boost from this guy. It's not good for us, not at all. Okay, let's put the armor onto this guy, and I think we can leave the Crown of Strength for the next turn. But yeah, it's not looking too good for us here. Oh shit, no, I should have actually put the Crown of Strength on him, because now he's going to die. Damn it. Really hoping for some better draws next time, because so far it's not really going that well for me. Sorry about the wait, but usually people don't take that long, but for some reason this guy is just taking the entire 90 seconds basically to go through and plan out his turn, so it may be slightly boring. Interesting. I'm not sure why he would put the champion ring on this guy. Because he could kill me in one shot anyway. Oh, he actually didn't go for me. That's surprising. He's going for the objectives instead of my troops. Let's see, what do I want to do with this? So I have... This is a very, very strong spell that increases the cooldown of everyone in a area, which I'm gonna hit almost every one of his guys with right now. And then I will move all of my guys up. And yeah, I guess I'll buff my guy in the front and then cast the spell here. That gave me a troop for next time. That's good. This infantryman is similar to the health guy, where every creature that I control in the same row gets an extra attack. Attack stat, I mean, not an extra move. Come on. I may actually just go in post-editing and delete all of the, like, the 50 seconds that this guy takes to go through his turn, because this is kind of ridiculous. Oh shit, that's not good. How much attack does he have? He has enough, fuck. That's not good. Oh wait, no he doesn't. I have plate armor. That's good, that's good. He's not able to kill me, but, like, this is the rallying skill that I told you guys about earlier. Very, very powerful. And it let all of his guys go right away. Okay. Gonna sacrifice this. Nice. This lets me summon a bunch more guys, which is always very nice. Very, very nice indeed. Okay, that gives me 6, 7. 7 will... Nice! Very nice. That will actually get me the ability to... Oh, wait, no. I'm 1 short of being able to kill all of his guys. Sad. That means I'll have to sacrifice this guy. Has to be done, though. Has to be done. Although, does it? Does it have to be done? I could just go up and kill these dudes. Oh wait, no, okay. This is probably the better way to do things. Alright. Just threw up a guy that I can kind of just sacrifice, which I'm completely okay with. Oh man, he poisoned me. No! Alright, who do I have that moves? Man, I don't have anyone that moves for another 2 turns. This Kinfolk Brave is actually one of the strongest cards right now because it attacks once every turn, which is kind of ridiculous. How long is this poison going to last? 3 more turns. Oh man. Oh, I think it was from the guy that I killed. That was a bad idea. Completely forgot about the poison effects. Interesting. He's actually gonna go down for these guys. Sadly, my skirmisher will actually die. Man, this Kinfolk Brave really needs to go. Hoping that I have some kind of spell that I can get to kill him off very fast. What do I have here? Okay, this is useless. What do I have? Nothing worth looking at. Put out a human shield. Oh shit, he takes damage when he moves too? That's so shitty. In that case, this guy's coming up here. Gonna move my troops up a little. I'm actually pretty surprised that I haven't received any of the, what's it called, spiked guys so far. Those are usually very, very helpful. 2 damage. No. Alright, I'm gonna increase this guy's cooldown, because everyone on my team will be able to attack on the next turn. Which should hopefully turn things around at least a little bit, but I don't know. Look, it's looking quite bad for me because I'm not really getting the draws that I want. If I manage to get a bunch of the shield guys, then I should be able to win and turn this around, but I don't know. Guess I'll have to pray to RNGesus. Man, just taking so damn long with turns. Come on, man. Damn it! He is actually going to take down my guy that gives health because of the bear paw. Oh, no, he isn't. Because he is slowed down because of that. Very nice. Oh, shit! That just screwed me over so hard. Just lost all of my guys. That was crazy. Okay. Nothing good. Are you serious? Are you freaking serious right now? This is horrible. This is so horrible. Yeah, it looks like I'm going to lose this match. It's actually one of the longer matches that I've been in. This video has gone on a long time, but that is kind of largely because this guy is taking forever with each of his turns, which is really, really annoying. Like, usually people will just spend maybe like 30 to 40 seconds with their turn and then be done, but this guy pretty much takes the entire time every single time. It's not like there's that much planning to do, to be honest, but pretty frustrating. Actually, it looks like he's pretty much going to win anyway, so for the sake of time, I am just going to surrender so that I can show you the rest of the game. I'm not sure if I can surrender on his turn, but let's see. Alright, yeah, I can. Alright, either way, let's get into it. So, the loser doesn't get very much gold at all. So that we only got 46 gold. It costs 100 to get each card. Right now I have like 400 or something, but I'm just gonna show you guys the store. So here you can buy your cards. There are some predetermined sets of cards that you can, like, there's like 6 a week or something that refreshes every week. Just different types of cards that you can buy. And there are also pre-constructed decks, which you start with. You choose one of the 3 to start, and you can buy aesthetic avatars too. There is a kind of microtransaction system where you can buy, you can spend the shards, which you can pay money for, real money. I forget. Let's see. it costs 5 USD for 600 shards, so it's generally pretty damn cheap. But overall, you can't spend them to buy the booster packs and stuff, so I think it's not too bad of a model. I don't think it's really pay to win, so it's pretty acceptable. So I'm going to go into the deck builder a little so you can kind of see how that works. I'll open up my deck. So you see them all here in the bottom. It tells you how many creatures you have, how many structures, spells, etc. And you can kind of like reorder them because you can move them around pretty freely to see like what their moves are. But you can just like click the button on the bottom right to reorder them. And you can actually get up to 3 of the same card in your deck. But I think if you run through the entire deck, it just kind of shuffles it and puts everything back into play if you are in an extremely long game. But that's kind of about it. This has been Scrolls by Mojang. If you're interested in this game, I'll leave a link in the description below to Mojang's site where you can buy the game for yourself. This is in open beta, but if you are familiar with how Minecraft worked, you basically buy into the beta, and it's going to be cheaper than it is when it eventually releases. Right now, I think it is $20.99 or USD or 15 euros, I believe. Either way, this has been Scrolls, and thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.